another stream. We're just gonna chill and hang out. This is kind of like our other one that we did before. Were kind of just like working on stuff. We did get a really, really exciting project announced though. So I'm really, really excited about that. And yeah, we just have to like we have to test out a few things and just kind of it's a learning process for everyone, but you know, I think I'm just very excited that we're actually doing it. Kanade is also here, but we're just like checking a lot of stuff. So like yeah, basically we're just doing that kind of stuff and just kind of like figuring out a lot of stuff. I've been pretty busy with stuff for this project in the way that I'm not really sure if I'll be able to talk during like while we kind of have a chill kind of workout feel, but yeah, it's basically like a lot to work on and stuff. It's just like really, really exciting and honestly, I'm just really yeah. Okay, wait. I'm running out of breath. Okay, so yeah. So basically, we're just kind of like, I don't know. If you guys have any questions, you guys can definitely ask. But yeah. Yeah, we're just working. Uh, Hi. We're just working right now, basically. But yeah, Kyoko and I have been doing a lot for stuff. So I hope you guys look forward to it. But yeah, a lot of promotion stuff too, which is exciting. I don't know how much I can kind of talk about, but yeah, Kyoko's been hard at work editing, so I've been working on a lot of stuff for Cardia. Before, like we did one stream before where we weren't like able to like really talk about it yet. So we just kept being like, I just want to talk about, and then we just paused and realized that we can't talk about it yet, but now we can, which is really really exciting. So yeah, I've been working a lot on Cardia. It's very before I was actually going through like, a lot of the scripts, and I was just very much like just like working them, and it was really funny because it was like I couldn't say every other word even though I would talk out loud a lot. But yeah, maybe if you watch that live stream, you might hear a few things that I was saying over there, like on the actual on Cardia. But yeah, I'm really excited. I actually finished editing like the prologue that is set to come out on September 9th. I put that on the like on our announcement thingy. So it's like really exciting. And I'm just like listening to it like over and over again and seeing if there's anything I can like fix or improve. But I'm already just so excited for like everyone to see it. And there's like a ton of voice actors on this one. It's not even just, us. There's a lot of like YouTubers and just like people that, went through like the secret submission process that sounded kind of like really mysterious. Also, a question I wanted to kind of ask that's not really directly related to Cardia, but our channel is about to hit 14K. So, like, if there's anything you guys want to see specifically, let us know because I think we'll still do like our like traditional or like normal like live stream for like every single time we hit a milestone, but like we also want to do something like different. So if you guys have any ideas, let us know. Mm-hmm. Somebody just asked what kind of games do you guys like? Um, Kanade and I aren't like I wouldn't say like we really love playing games and everything, but we're the type of people who will devote a lot of time to one game rather than like playing everything and everything. That's true. But I'll personally say that like you guys know since I've done a lot of streams on here about like Genshin and everything, I think I just really like games that have like really deep lore and they're just like really pretty. Lore, if the lore is good, it like you just get so much more invested because it's not just like
good gameplay, even though gameplay is like a big part of it.
Yeah, I think it's because Kanade and I are like really big people on like stories, and you kind of see that in like everything we do.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we write scripts, we really want to like put a lot of time into making it a good story. Same thing for games. I feel like I don't know. Whenever I see people talking about how they hate lore and they like skip through everything, kind of makes me sad. But yeah, that's like the kind
Right?
of
When
stuff
people
that I
like
appreciate.
just press like the screens so you can
And they're
get
like
through all the
so boring.
dialogue, I'm like, that's like one of the best parts of games or like things in general.
Mm-hmm. Someone just asked, can you finally do the horror game thing I've been talking about yet?
I feel like if we were to do one, it would be like more of a mild one, but like I still want to do because I feel like it would be funny. If
Yeah,
that
I'll
makes
just have to
sense.
like prepare for like a lot of screaming and a lot of just like if it's one where you have to move, I don't think I'll be able to move because like I
Yeah,
can't keep
I
my eyes
like if you
open.
don't know me, Kyoko gets scared like really, really easily. So even if we like if we did one, it could be like the most unscared thing ever, but if there's like one jump scare, I
Mm-hmm.
get so easily scared. It's like crazy.
I don't think I would be able to like do the game because you'd have to like move and stuff, but I wouldn't want to like open my eyes and use the buttons because it just like seems I don't know. I feel like
Exactly.
that's the thing though. Like they kind of like I don't want to play a game where it'll just like make me scared. But like if you guys want to see us do it, we can definitely try to find one.
A more
But
mild one, so we
I
don't
don't know
like
how enjoyable it would be to watch that sort of content.
I think it'd be funny. But it'd just be us screaming. I don't know. I mean, we scream anyways, even in like Minecraft streams, and it's like not scary. We just like
We
freak
just
out over everything.
yeah. It's just more of like we don't I've been seeing a lot of people saying they're really like excited for Cardia though because of like they're seeing some of their favorite YouTubers in it as well, which was like one of my like the things I was most excited for regarding Cardia because like there's only so much you can do for a series alone or when you only have like a few voices, but this time we're like experimenting and like we're working with a story that's like really interesting, at least in my opinion, and like with that author too. So yeah, I don't really know how like easy it is
Yeah.
to find it on the internet, but just know that like the novel version of Cardia does exist out
It
there.
exists out there.
I don't know if you'd be able to find it. I don't know how like deep you would need to go to be able to like uncover it, but it's there if anybody wants to like try and look for it.
Like a deep dive. Uh, yeah. It's cool now because like the art is out too. So like when we kept talking about having like a secret project, it sounded so like can you give anything else? Because like
Mm-hmm.
currently like always plugging like secret project is kind of like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it sounds sketchy in a way too
it
because you're
doesn't seem
like
official.
secret project.
Yeah, it's kind of random, but you know.
Yeah. So currently I'm working kind of on the promotion side. So you guys will see like a lot of things to promote Cardia, which will be cool. Like we'll come out with like a lot of shorts and like TikToks and stuff like that. So you won't just hear the role plays, but you'll like get to see a little bit into like the people voicing it too, which I think is
Mhm.
really cool. But yes, this whole process is exciting too because you get to like meet other people who like voice acting, which is like not like a mainstream type of thing on YouTube. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
it's really a lot of fun to kind of like I don't it like it obviously I'm not trying to be like it's this humongous like elaborate like project, but it
big
feels really
thing.
cool to like have
A lot
like
of
something that we're
people.
like all working on
Hmm.
and like people who are really excited about the whole thing, which just makes
But yeah,
us even
guys,
more
remember
excited.
the date September 9th. Why could I
Do
not
you
say
do you
September?
remember the date?
I remember the date. September the 9th. Yes.
It's gonna
Um,
be a lot of fun. I'm kind of like I don't know. It was like a lot of like I don't know, like organization wise, kind of difficult to like put things where like so that it could like you guys could experience the story the best. But I did see a lot of people saying they were like getting really excited for it. So I'm really hopeful
yeah.
that you guys are gonna like it.
You guys are gonna
Please.
like it.
I think you guys will. It's like a lot of really fun, like voice acting people that like I found people, I think, like I was working with the author, and like these like specific voices that I think like really suit the characters. They're so
Uh-huh.
much fun to like see them come to life, especially since I read like Cardia, like the book a while ago, and then just seeing like them come to life with like real voices and people. It's a lot of fun. And I know like Conde and I have been getting like pretty close and we've been talking a lot with the Cardia cast. So it's been a
Yeah.
lot of fun to like meet people, even like some who are like subscribers who like went through like the submission thing and everything. It's just like a lot of fun and yeah, it's really,
Yeah.
really
And when
exciting.
it comes together, it's like it's so cool to have so many voices at your disposal. Because even
Mhm.
when we started doing like the channel, like people can kind of submit their voice if they want to be in a video and like we could find a role for them. It's just like that on like such a big scale. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I did want to talk about how Conde and I are starting like up classes soon though, which is really sad because
Sigh.
like obviously with this in Cardia, and like it can get a little hectic, but I'm really excited to like be bringing it to you guys anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think like you guys have to especially look out for like a lot of the like the people like I don't I feel like it'd be weird to go on our like our channel and see like Cardia finally being there with like all the different voice actors like present and like
And the
whenever
art, can we give a shout out to the
the
artist
art is
though?
really good.
It's so good.
And a lot of people said that like the art was really good and they're really excited. And yeah, I know like I put like a little quote from the book from like one of my favorite parts where yeah, I can't even remember it now, but it's something about how the revolution would start and like everything would burn down and some people would get like burned in the flames, like very
Burned in the
dramatic, but
flames.
that's kind of like the the vibe of Cardia, but it's pretty cool. I think it's like a really nice mix of like being fun and dramatic and like, having a lot of plot. So I definitely know that like
Yeah.
people who really like the storytelling aspects of our like channel will definitely like Cardia. So definitely check it out, guys.
Yeah.
The book's coming out
Just
soon, and the plan as of right now is that every new chapter of it, or like in the next episode, I guess you can call it, will be released like every week because we've like started in advance. So hopefully they'll just like continue on the way. So it'll be kind of like a weekly thing, which is kind of giving. It's kind
it's
of
giving
cool,
TV show.
right?
It's giving
Like guys, don't contact me Saturdays. I'm listening to Cardia. That would be so
Yeah.
much fun. Like I think I've been like editing wise, I've been spending like too much time, like so much time on editing it because I want it to be as good as possible because I know that so many people have like worked on it and I don't want to like you know what I mean? I want it to be like the best it can possibly be.
Yes. Do you wanna I think I've kind of been left in charge of like getting like our quote unquote normal videos out, which I'm literally okay with doing because I like doing them anyways. But you guys did vote in the community tab for the Empress video, which is like it's already a concept I thought I really liked, but I'm currently working on that as well as the second part of like the academic rival one. And it's really cool because for this series, I'm like really strangely motivated to like do like work on it a lot. So I just like the dynamic between them compared to like other series where like I kind of have to get more motivation to even try to start a second part. But for this one, I'm like, I already have the whole series planned out. And I think I replied to a comment saying this, but there are going to be 3 parts to the academic rival ones. And I hope you guys look out for those. But
Yeah, that's really it's still like a lot of it's really exciting and I am still working on like channel videos. It's just more of like I obviously don't have as much time
yeah.
and like I don't know. I actually have the third part of the Heiress and Her Inheritance series coming out soon. I just have to work out a few things because there's like a little problem, but
Why
it
do you
will
have
be
an
solved.
accent?
I don't know. I feel like I have to do that when it's just
A little problem.
a little problem. Yes. I remember when I watch like whenever I watch any shows where they're like talking in a British accent, I like when I binged one show straight where they like all had like British accents, right? Because they were just like in Britain. And I literally like for like the 30 minutes after, I just like had to talk in a British accent. Like it just
It
felt
feels so
natural.
much more
Like, I
like
just my
everything
life
I do is like fancier.
like my life just
You
felt
know?
complete.
Your life felt
My life
complete.
felt complete when I was
That's a
just doing the
little bit of an
accent. It was just kind
exaggeration.
of funny to me because it just kind of it like just made sense. And then like 30 minutes after, I just went back to normal. But you know what I mean? It was just like an experience.
It's so sad too, cause like I'm not like the best at accents, obviously, but like I swear, one minute you can be talking like a British accent, and then you'll be talking in an Australian one. You'll be like, "When did I change?" You know
It's
what I
just
mean?
like I don't know. I feel like they're just fun to use, like in normal day conversations.
In normal
You just
everyday
gotta
life.
bust out like the random accents for no apparent reason.
Uh,
Oh, we have some of our voice actors from Cardia here.
Hi guys.
Hi.
What's up?
It's kind of weird though, because Kanade and I were talking about how much fun it was to talk to some of you guys, like to talk to like the voice actors who like made it like on Cardia, and like some of them were our subscribers because they came from the submission thingies, and it was just so much fun to talk to them. And like Kanade and I were like, they're real people, which obviously we knew, but it's just hard to like comprehend that when like you're always talking like
Yeah,
to a
I agree.
screen. So someone said, KIYOKO&KANADE, you're the best, you too.
Oh,
Aw,
thank you.
We say the
Thanks
exact
for
same way.
watching.
Yeah. We're just kind of chatting about Cardia and stuff. I guess like promotion wise, we do want like a lot of people to know what
Yeah.
like it is. And
Yes.
I almost said Cardia is in charge of Cardia
Yeah,
promotion.
I'm
Kanade-
Cardia's in charge.
Kanade's in charge of like all the promotion regarding Cardia, so you guys are gonna see some cool things from that.
Yeah.
I'm basically in charge of like
I'm basically
of like just like direction and editing in general, just because I'm like working closely with the author to just put it all together and put all like the pieces. But it's really exciting, and like listening to it, I'm always like so excited because everyone's gonna get to see like I don't even know. Does this feels like those like interviews they have like in after like TV shows are said, and they're like,
right?
yeah, I just had a lot of fun with the people on the show or something. I don't know. It's just a lot of fun. Okay, somebody asked KIYOKO&KANADE who made the title Cardia. Um, Cardia was already like it was its own original novel, and it's been out since like 2021, I think, so like 2 years ago ish. And I'm friends like with the author, like I've known them for like a really long time, and I had like read the book a long time ago, like when it came out like 2 years ago, and then like Kanade brought up the idea of doing like a fictional audio, and I was
That's
just kinda
right, guys. It was my
And
idea.
then like she just told me, and we're like, okay, like that's an idea, but like what book would we use? What book like makes sense?
Right?
And literally the first book that came to my mind was just Cardia,
Uh-huh.
just because like when I was reading it and like talking to like my like, author friend, I guess, it just like I think it's just like very suited towards an audio, and it's just like I feel like it would be a lot of fun because it just has like those intense moments and those like cute moments. You know what I mean? It's just like a very
Like
well
has a
balanced
mixture.
like audio that I think
It's
a lot of people
not
would
too
enjoy.
like too much action, too much
Yeah, I
talking.
think it's just like
Because
and
there's
it's just a
guys,
cool
action
concept too.
scenes are so hard to edit. So if there were like too many action scenes, I would be crying for you. You know?
I'm already crying for me. So
Someone asked, is the plan to do a Cardia chapter a week? That is the plan, right? For now.
for now, yes.
Yes.
Starting September 9th.
Every
It's
week.
gonna be I think it's on like a Saturday for us. It might be on a Sunday for some people, but it's basically just like a chapter a week, which is kind of I'm obviously like still doing some rearranging regarding like how much will go into like an episode or chapter, just because like I want it to be pretty balanced. Like I don't want one chapter to be like 30 minutes and the other one's like
one's
3.
one's like 5 minutes,
So
one's like
I'm hoping that they'll
25.
be all like I want them to be around like 15ish minutes, not including the prologue because that's like a prologue, right? So yeah, I think that's the plan, and there's gonna be like a little like Christmas break and everything, but then it's supposed to like continue
Christmas break.
into like I think the set goal right now is just like next year-ish, but like very early next year. I know that I like planned out like the recording stuff, but you know, anything can happen along the way, and you know, it could be faster, it could be slower, I guess. It's
We'll
just kind of like
see.
learning.
We'll see.
Yeah, stay on your toes, guys. You'll never know.
Uh,
Yeah, but I've been having a lot of fun. But Kanade has been kind of like joking with me and the other voice actors that I can't like seem to stop. Like I can't seem to ever like
that can be a good and bad
to like
thing.
put the project down. Someone's like, "Oh, I need to make sure to like have these scripts done and like that all like the voice actors have their lines so that it's like easier for them and they have more time." And I'm always editing because I want to like make sure it's really good. But I think it's just because I'm like so excited. But at the same time, it's also like
Yeah.
I feel like I have to fix everything all the time because I'm like, what if I can make it a little bit better?
What if I could?
What if I just change everything?
Every single thing.
What if I just do everything?
Yeah. It's exciting. The art too is like I keep looking at it and it's
I'm
so pretty.
like, you know when I'm just like alone, I'll just like pull it out and be like,
look at the art.
so pretty.
Right?
It's just so much fun. I don't know. I've never done anything like this before. And I feel like
It's a big thing to just jump into.
I feel like I think it's Kanade and I have had like obviously a decent amount of experience with like just like writing scripts and like recording in general. But this is just so different just because like I don't know, I feel like before when obviously when I record for videos I put in effort, but this time when I'm like recording for like Cardia, I'm like
Uh-huh.
I've never done so many takes or like said things so many like times over and over because I wanted it to be like exactly how I wanted it.
I feel that. It's like the small stuff that makes like an audio good, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like the realistic type. Like a lot of people say that like whenever like a knock is used on our channel, it sounds so real and like you think you actually like hear a knock. And like me too, even when I'm editing and I have like both of my like headphones in and I'm like I hear the knock that I put in, I'm like, why does that sound so real? And it's like small stuff like
Yeah,
that
I
that
think I'm
makes it
having a
really
lot of
good.
like editing is frustrating, but I also like it in the way that I'm just able to like create like what I want it to be. I think I'm just really excited for just seeing like how that like I when I'm writing the scripts and everything, I like hear it in my head, but I have to like put it like in the editor. Someone just said the art is amazing. The art is very good. I agree. Go look at the art right now, guys.
It's so pretty. Like
I'm just like
it's just like the
staring at it.
colors and like the esque and even like the background, it all just like
Ties in.
looks so
No, I was literally
magical.
freaking about it over like last night. It like made no sense. I was like, the way the blue matches the blue in the background,
The
the
way
way
that
the gold leaves match the gold like on his uniform, the way that he's looking at her and
everything.
she's like holding the dagger. Oh my gosh, I can't.
It's like the subtle details too, like he's looking at her
He's looking at her
and she's like just looking straight.
and she's
She's
like with a
not.
dagger, but his arms are crossed. He's looking at her. What does it mean, guys?
What does it
What does it
mean?
mean? I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's really
I was
cool.
like finding it very like cool, and I also told um Kanade this detail, which is like kind of cool but kind of random. It's like
Spoiler?
I guess it's kind of a spoiler, but like
Not really, kind
they're
of.
like which family they come from is like very important. Like
Yeah.
it, like it determines like a lot of things, and like they are like very strong families, and they have like their own personal colors. And
Uh-huh.
one of the families, spoiler,
Uh-oh,
one of the families is
spoiler?
called Cerulia, and like
Give like the slight spoiler.
just like so they have like their family color, their thing is like blue, like a dark shade of blue. And the fact that she's wearing the blue and like he's just like watching her and everything, it's so. And that's the funny thing is too, like a lot of like I did talk with the artist a lot about like how I wanted it to be. I honestly should just like I feel like that's like really funny like inside information is like I drew how I wanted it to be when I sent
Uh-huh.
it to the artist, and it's like it's
And
just
you
like
drew like
it's just like
weird.
one figure stick, like one figure stick in the back and one in the front. And I didn't even say anything. I didn't even say he should be looking at her. I was just like, can you make it so this person is standing here and the other person is standing slightly in front of them, and then this person has this color hair, and like that's literally all I said. And then like she drew that, and I was like staring at like the subtle details.
Right?
I just can't get over the way he looks at her. I was like staring at it. It's
Someone
so
asked,
cute.
"Hey, Conde, would you rather go on an adventure with?" Oh, I don't play Assassin's Creed, unfortunately. I wish I knew more because their character designs are really cool, but I don't know enough.
Yeah.
Like I recognize their names, but that's literally it, which is
Someone
kind of
asked,
sad.
the art is supposed to be Carly and Jay, right? That is correct. It's Carly
Yeah.
and Joy.
And Joy?
Jay.
Who's Joy? Guys, spoiler.
No, there's no Joy. I have not named
Okay.
anyone Joy. Yes, there. What's it called? That is Carly and Jay, and like eventually, I told Kanade that I really want to get like the entire like main cast drawn.
So pretty.
So I can't wait. It'll be so exciting to just like see them because like they exist in my brain.
I get
But
that.
like when I
It's
saw
like when you
Carly and
read
Jay,
something, you
ugh.
can't really like you can't give like you can't name someone who like looks exactly like them, but they're like a feeling. They're like a
Mhm.
vibe in your mind. And you can really quickly tell someone like matches it kinda. Or
Yeah.
they like absolutely don't match
That's
it.
how I felt when I was like doing the casting for the voices, because it was just more of like
Do they
like
can you like imagine them
yeah, like
as?
I wasn't doing the auditions and stuff based like on skill. Like someone could be the best voice actor ever and have like the most technique and whatever. But like
Yeah.
if I hear you, are you Jay? Are you like the character? You know what I mean? So they're just
Yeah.
like it was a long process too because they're like obviously people who like multiple people I could see as like certain characters, but they just all had like their own independent like spin on it. Like I could hear them all as like certain characters, but they just like brought something different to the table, and it was hard to decide like which different was the
Yeah.
best. But I think we picked like really good people for each role, and I think they really
Yay.
suit.
Someone asked, would you make the listener a knight or assassin from Assassin's Creed? I think we've done like knights in general before. So like I don't take that aspect of like an assassin. I think would be like really cool setup.
I think I've done an assassin one
You
time,
have?
like 2 years ago.
For what?
It was like the one of our first series called like the Princess series. Where,
Oh,
I thought
that's
that was
because I
actually a
haven't
cool
done
story,
that one,
not
so I
gonna
don't
lie.
even
It
remember.
was like she was like a princess and she like met like the listener who's a prince, right? And like they got close and
I
everything.
kind of know the
And then
story.
like she was supposed to kill him, like she's an assassin, but then she ends up like being like, I don't want to do it. You're too
Aw.
like precious to me, and then she like
You're too precious.
she like just helps him escape, and I just thought that was the cutest thing. But they haven't you know what I mean? She wasn't really an assassin. She was one, but she was not trying to kill the listener, which I guess is kind of like, you know, take it how you will.
Yeah, but there's like a lot of like it's kind of cool because for like our type of content, even though we've been doing it for like a year or two now, there's still so much to do. Do you know what I mean? Like, isn't it cool that we did a whole like isekai thing, and then we also did like an Eris thing. We also did like a Renalia series, like that whole
A
thing.
Renalia thing.
We did a Renalia thing, but there's still so many things you can do because like there's like so many like unique
Yeah,
aspects you can take.
of like all these different. I will never get tired of doing historical ones. I just know that like
Historical ones
like
are just
what
cool because like you can use so many like kings and queens and like that type of like
I know that what's it called. A lot
ambiance.
of our like listeners like know us for that, and it's just kind of like fun just because like they're just so much fun to like come up with these like things of like
Yeah.
what if an empress and blah blah blah.
What if they
Like,
blah blah blah?
What if they blah blah blah? That's why it's just like so much fun, and obviously we've done like a decent amount of ones that aren't like historical in that sense. But I think my heart will always lie with those ones because they're just like so much
Yeah.
fun. Like you gotta build like a whole different world,
Like a whole different
and it's just
universe.
a lot of fun.
I think I like both modern and historical ones. I think historical ones are cool because you can like kind of go into a world like you've never been to before and kind of like experience a whole new thing. But then also for like modern ones, it's also fun to like be in situations that like could actually happen, but like you know what I mean? They both have like their different like pros and cons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but guys, I gotta work on promotions. I got this. Yeah. Yippee.
Hooray! It's always just been like
I'm just scared for when classes start just because
I know that's what I've been thinking. I'm like
it scares me.
I think I've been like working so much lately just because it's like I need to get ahead so that like
Because so
in
that we don't
case
die later
like,
on.
classes and the work just like
Scary to think
ends
about.
me, I'll actually be able to like, you know, continue doing stuff.
Exactly.
Someone said your first video was posted on June 13, 2021, so happy 2-year anniversary. I remember
yay.
like thank you so much. I remember the day of our 2-year anniversary.
Uh-huh.
Like we didn't have it marked down for like to celebrate
I
or anything.
know.
And it literally
Oh,
passed. I came
sucked.
up to like
I
Kande's
felt
room
so bad.
and I was just like
our 2-year
our
anniversary
like
passed?
it's and then Kanye was just like, yay, and I was like, yay.
We should definitely do something But like also our 14K is also like coming up pretty fast. So like I want to do something different for that one. But again, like leave us ideas because like I don't know why my brain is like short circuiting and I can't think of anything else. But like of course live streams are like fun.
Mm-hmm.
But like or we can even like just brainstorm like what we do during them, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
live streams are always like our go-to. Because
Yeah.
they're fun, obviously, but yeah. It's kind of weird to think that it was 2 years ago. It doesn't feel that long, but at the same time, like 2 years is like a second. You guys never hear, you should, I hope no one has to go through the pain of listening to our first video because that genuinely,
We
the
literally
quality,
wrote it as we went. Who does that?
guys, I don't think we've ever talked about this before. It's low-key embarrassing, but back when we were like complete editing like noobs in the way that like we could not,
We didn't understand.
we literally like would talk as we played the BGM, which is stupid because how are you gonna edit stuff if the BGM is constantly
Or we
playing?
just like we'd record and then like right after we like record the BGM just like on top of it. We have to like be quiet and who does that? I'm so happy
Yeah,
with
it sucked.
how much
It was
we've
really
like
bad.
progressed. Because obviously there's always room to like improve. And
Exactly.
we definitely have from those videos. Yeah.
Thankfully, yes. Um, someone asked, hey, did you guys watch the Streamy Awards? I only watched like sections of it because some of my favorite streamers were like won or were nominated, but I didn't watch the whole thing,
Yeah.
which I should have, because like
Someone just said you girls are 100 subs from 14K.
yeah,
we are. That's so
yeah.
weird. I couldn't even comprehend it. Like once it got to like 5K, my brain couldn't like comprehend.
My
like, the
brain doesn't
number
do
anymore.
numbers except for like
And it's
when
just
I
like
have
crazy
to.
to like see it going up, but at the same time, it's always like it's just so like odd to me. Like before, you'd see like YouTubers and you'd be like, you'd see them with like thousands or like millions or whatever. Just be like,
You don't
that
like
makes sense. You know what I mean? But like when it's happening to you,
when
it's
you have like
very
numbers like that, it doesn't really sink in because numbers don't feel, you know what I mean? But then like when you imagine it, you're like, God, like it's really cool that so many people like press that button. You know what I mean?
press the button.
Yes. Someone asked, do you girls like Funko Pops? Me and Kyoko, I guess, haven't like really fallen into that yet because like they're cute. Don't get me wrong, they're really cute, but
They're
like
not cute.
you don't think they're cute?
That's the thing though.
They're
For like
so
for their
cute.
price and like I feel like they're such prettier and like nicer figurines. Like
But they're
Nandroids.
cute.
I love Nandroids so much. But if somebody offered me a Funko Pop, I would take it.
Me too.
I'm just saying
And
that
I'll be
there.
happy
I'm
about
just
it
saying there
too.
are cuter options. I think for like the same
For
price
things.
or even cheaper. But like, if someone
Mhm.
gave me one, I would definitely want it. Yeah. But like, I could never see myself being one of those people who like collect them, and they're like so
Some
expensive
people
too.
are like really like obsessed with collecting, which is like to all their own, but like that's a lot of money
I know,
too.
and you see people with like stacks
Crazy.
of like the Funko Pops, and that's the
But then
thing though.
again,
They can be cute, but I think like there's so many like better options. Like, do you know what Nandroids are? They're like a specific brand of like ones, and they're really cute. And I feel like they're like I don't know how like the difference spending wise is, but
yeah, I agree. Someone said they're a waste of money. They're cute, but like, are they that cute that you're gonna spend like that much money on them?
I
Like
know.
me
When I
personally,
s-
probably not.
like if I see
but-
someone who has one, whatever. But if I see someone with like a whole wall of it, I'm like, was it a waste of money? Maybe not, but like that's a lot for like.
yeah, I agree.
Someone said KIYOKO&KANADE in the heirs of the grandfather series are the family going to kill the listener.
Whoa,
This
we got
is not that
violent.
genre. What?
Pew pew.
No, I will
Oh.
say that. Somebody might try to kill him, but will they
Uh-oh.
succeed? I don't know.
Spoilers?
I don't know. That just sounded creepy when I read it. Like, it kind of felt like. I feel like if they wanted to like end him, they could have done it like.
If they wanted to end him.
Because like they're like $1 billion family, and he like just like moved in. If they wanted him gone, it could have. Pew pew.
That's so true.
But he has his like own security detail. That was like a big thing in the stories. He
Ah,
always has like security men following him. Yeah,
security men.
basically.
Yeah. Kyoko's looking at me weird, guys. Tell her to stop.
What?
Stop.
No. And I won't stop. Oh, that's not a song though, so they can't copy me.
Copyright you?
Copyright me.
Copy
Are you
you?
listening, YouTube?
Don't do that.
Oh, I mean, I hope they're listening. That means our mic's working. But
Hopefully our mics are working. It would be really awkward for like a long time.
remember that happened one time during a live stream, and I was just like, I was talking my
Cry.
heart out, and someone was like, "We can't hear you." Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you can't hear me?
I've been talking for 20 minutes.
It's been 3 hours. Could
That'd
you
be
imagine
funny.
you're just recording and then like you listen
Right?
back on it and all the thing is gone?
That'll be sad.
That only happened to one of our videos before, and like it's so bad that if it ever happens again, guess that video is not coming out, guys.
That would be. I would cry.
Yeah.
Uh,
But anyways, guys, we're gonna end the stream for now. We just kind of wanted
Yeah.
to come on here and just talk to you guys, especially about Cardia, just because I know it's such an exciting and like mysterious and like nobody really knows
Mysterious.
what's gonna like be happening with it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We're almost at 14K, so look out for whatever we do for that. But thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. And yeah,
I forgot how to do this again.
bye.